Okay, so it was a kid bootlegging Curtis and Floyd's sauce. But hey y'all, welcome back to another video of Life with Chelsea. This for Tyler Perry's House of Pain, season 12, episode 3. Okay, so wait a minute. It's Floyd and Curtis restaurant, right? But I guess it's just Curtis's sauce. But yeah, Floyd comes to say, first of all, let me tell y'all, I'm noticing that a lot of House of Pain, a lot of Tyler Perry's House of Pain episodes, it covers a specific topic for that episode. Tonight's topic was basically protecting your intellectual property. That's basically like if you write a book, if you write a manuscript, um, your logo, what else? Your music, your song lyrics and stuff, and they have different types. They got the copyright, they got trademark, they got how you say it, patent, and stuff like that. And you got to look it up and do your research to find out which one. But yeah, okay. So Floyd comes over and he says that someone has been bootlegging Curtis's sauce, and I said, "Yay, Floyd's back." Look, I liked this episode. I just feel like I wish it had more in it, or maybe it lasted an hour at least. But yeah, in regards to the Floyd and Curtis situation, Floyd tells that somebody been bootlegging his sauce. So they trying to figure out who it is. They trying to do their research and everything. Curtis ends up telling Ella someone is bootlegging his sauce. Let me see what else they said. So they was trying to figure out they was trying to figure out what to do. Floyd talking about something. We need to write a nasty letter to the folks. Curtis said he got a better idea. They need to pay them a visit. So they go looking for them. They go looking for them and everything. Cause Floyd finds out where the people gonna be because they having an event. And they decide to go confront the people. So Ella told them that they had to be smart about it. They older and everything. Basically don't go down there showing out because you never know who gonna be down there and everything. So they decide to pretend to be lawyers. They decide, and it actually worked too. It actually did work. Um, it actually worked. It's revealed. They go down there, they come back, and they telling Ella and Miranda that it was some kid pretending. It was some kid just trying to make a name for himself and everything. So they went down there to be lawyers and pretend to be lawyers. And Floyd acted like he had what did he say? A cease and desist letter and everything. And I guess the boy fell for it. I guess the boy fell for it, and then Curtis was basically saying how um tomorrow he gonna go make sure that he handles his business, and what he meant was protecting his intellectual property. And that's why I said Tyler Perry with House of Pain, I noticed it's a trend, not a trend, but just something he does. On certain episodes, he'll cover a specific topic. Tonight's topic, like I said, intellectual property. And I said, did y'all know? I found out some years ago that even if you write, let's say you write a book, a manuscript, if you write a manuscript but it's not copyrighted and everything, and you submit it to certain agents, or just you share it with someone you think you trust or whatever, they can take that, they could put a name to it, they can go get it copyrighted, and they will have the rights to it. Like, so let's say they put it up for sale and they start making money, but you know that's your book. You can't get the money from those sales because they already got the paperwork. And I had learned years ago, because I had a situation where, I wrote a manuscript and I found out that it had been taken by a literary agent. See, that's why you got to be careful what you submit your stuff to too. And I was doing my research and everything and found out about copywriting. So when you write something, you need to copyright it. Sometimes, depending on what you write, they offer the service to copyright, but I was still foul. And all you gotta do is Google. Look, Google will tell you how to copyright your stuff, y'all. And you gotta look at which one applies to which. Like tonight, they was talking about trademark. They was talking about trademark because they was talking about the logo. And then I think which one would they need for the sauce? I forgot what the other one is. But yeah, also I learned something watching Empire. If y'all ever watch Empire, I learned that if enough of the board members decide to vote you out, even if it's your company, they can vote you out of your company. And cause I was watching it. Remember when if you watched it, they voted Lucius out, and I was like, that can't be true. How they gonna vote somebody out they own company? So I did my research back when Empire was playing. Yeah, I said it's true. It's true. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all, but okay, what else? In regards to Malik now. So Malik came over to Curtis and Ella's house. So he chilling and stuff. He said he had to get away. Him and Lisa just been study arguing a lot. So Ella and Miranda suggest date night. He was like he don't got no money, he trying to save and all this stuff. So they was like they could have the day night at Ella and Curtis' house. And Ella decides to cook, Miranda decides to plan out the date and everything. So Malik goes over to the house to ask Lisa. She doesn't want to do it at first, but then he was finna ask Jasmine to babysit. She was like, whatever you about to ask, $75. Then CJ came in and was like $50. I said, look, everybody charged. And then CJ brought up a good point too. He said, babysitting is what he said, expensive in this economy or something. Basically, look, it's a necessity. Look, I've been telling people to underestimate how much it costs and what it takes to raise kids or take care of kids and stuff. They think it's all fun again. I ain't got no kids, but I done help raise enough kids to know that. But yeah, I was like, look, he brought up a good point. That's why I said it should have been longer. Look, I would have loved to see more about the copyright stuff. I would have loved to see, more about Malik and Lisa. I guess we'll see in the upcoming episodes. So they end up showing Malik and Lisa at the back of the yard, at the back of Ella and Curtis' yard, and they having a date, and Miranda and Ella making sure everything good. So then Lisa, look, I ain't never been in no look, I don't know date or no in no relationship to know, but I don't seen a lot of people saying that they eat off their significant other. Well, the woman eats off the man's plate. Do y'all get if you a man, you listening to this? Do y'all get irritated when your woman eats off your plate? But yeah, she ate off his plate. And she was like, it tastes better. He said, no, it don't. So they started arguing. I said, oh, Lord. I said, they started arguing and everything. I said, is it that big of a deal? I mean, technically, you do got your own food. I said, I ain't never been in that situation, so I don't know. But if you're a woman and you listening, do you do that to your man, to your significant other, or whatever? But yeah, they argue about that. They agree that they haven't been feeling the same. When I seen that, I had seen, what was it? Was it a clip? I think it was a clip. They had that clip right there on Instagram. How they be getting the episodes so fast? But yeah, it was on Instagram. And I thought that was gonna be the last part of the episode, and I thought they was gonna be like they're gonna call it quits. But Ella came in or whatever. But they was arguing and everything. Ella comes out and she explains to them that it's gonna take work, that they gotta put in the work and everything. And then Miranda explains that her and Calvin ended. Look, y'all gonna be back together soon at this point. But she explains that her and Calvin ended when they decided to stop putting in the work. And I said, well, technically you walked out on him, so. But of course it had to be. I look at it from a different perspective now. Because at first I was like, well, you left him, which he did. But when you fed up and you tired and he not doing what he's supposed to be doing, I think everybody gets to that point. Well, not everybody. Some people they made a freaking stone. They made of a wall or something. You can just do whatever and it doesn't affect them. I think those people eventually explode though. But yeah, so I gotta give Miranda, I gotta get her that because to study put in the work and he not doing it, of course you're gonna get tired. He'll get tired because she done gave him plenty of warnings. Remember they was at like a little retreat thing, I think, and she said she wanted a divorce. But since then they were still trying and everything. I guess he still wasn't doing enough for her. I don't know, but yeah, she was telling Lisa and Malik that the reason her and Calvin ended was because they stopped putting in the work. So Malik and Lisa agreed to start over and fix things because something else that Ella said was she said now that they got a new baby, it's gonna be harder and everything. And I said, please don't say you got to do it for the baby and everything. Now, if you meant to be and everything, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in oh you got a baby, so you gonna have to make it work and everything. If you wasn't meant to be before the baby, what make you think having a baby is gonna make you even more meant to be? I don't think I said that right, but y'all get what I'm saying. I don't like when people do that because do that make sense? Like we wasn't meant to be before. Let me go have a baby or marry you or move to another place. Like that's gonna change something. But yeah, they agreed to fix things and work on everything. Like I said, the episode ended with Curtis and them saying they went and pretended to be lawyers, acted like they had paperwork, found out it was a kid, and Curtis not agreed. He said he was gonna go protect his work. But the lesson tonight, I'm gonna start doing that. What was the lesson from the episode? The lesson is protect your work. So if you writing a song, protect it. and make sure it's the right type of protection too. And trademarking, that's what I was gonna say. When you trademark, it takes months. I don't know how people be getting there so fast, but I researched it, and for trademark, it take a very long time. I think it said it takes months. I think one on YouTube said theirs took a year, took over a year to get a trademark. I guess it depends on what it is. I'm not sure, but yeah, just do your research. So if you're writing anything, y'all, if you got a logo, because people be stealing nowadays. They'll steal they steal your photo. They'll steal your song lyrics, your poem. They'll scratch your name out and put their name on top of it. For real. Especially with now social media where you getting paid for a lot of work. A lot of people are getting paid for stuff that's not even theirs. And because then they rush to copyright it too. You know doggone well that wasn't yours. Why you gonna go copyright it? But yeah, let me stop. Okay. That's it, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Until next time, deuces.